gonna start writing on this. Hello. My name is Stitch, and I'm an artist out of Arizona, and I'm here to share with you the story of my first mural project for someone beyond myself. Feel free to skip past this and go straight to the footage as stated below. To tell the story best, we'll start in 2019. I was a freshman beginning my pursuit of a business entrepreneurship degree at Barrett the Honors College of ASU. Beyond their community of scholars aspect, their increased academic requirements, and the separate dining and housing, a large part of this Barrett experience was this senior project or senior thesis. Going into college, I knew the two options the students had were an extensive research paper or a creative project. For the latter, students in the past had done cookbooks, albums, etc. And the best part was that Barrett, through your own tuition money, would reimburse you up to $1,000 on costs related to what you chose. For the paper option, this could be travel costs related to what you're writing about. After hearing this, it was no question for me that I wanted to do a mural. My first idea, and I'd still be down to do this if anyone was interested, was to do two murals in relatively similar businesses, for example, coffee shops. And the first mural would have organic shapes, a warm analogous color scheme, and other elements and principles of design that are associated with welcoming imagery. The second mural would have geometric shapes, cold analogous color scheme, and other elements associated with less welcoming imagery. The aim of that would be to track customer data, purchasing patterns, and customer testimonies to see if there's any significant impact from art overall or if specific elements matter more. But why would a business allow you to put up a mural in their building that may be unwelcoming? And the answer that I had to that was that I would offer a free cover-up to both businesses after the project is done. But that was my idea going into college, to get back to the point of my story. And I didn't work on it any further my freshman year. And in my second semester, I hit something of a roadblock because COVID hit. More accurately, my procrastination allowed me to postpone it. Businesses were still operating, but they lacked the community aspect that I was really looking for. For the example of coffee shops, cafes turned into mobile order and drive-thrus mainly. Fast forward to fall, senior year, 2022. I shifted my plan to doing one exterior mural on a building in either the Tempe or Phoenix area so that I could leave a mark on my community. I started by going on Google Maps, and I was looking at buildings in the downtown Phoenix area first. My next step was to create some fun designs so that I could show whatever business through mock-ups. On my daily walks to class, however, to and from class, I saw that an apartment complex near me had gotten an entirely new paint job, that they had covered up a previous mural that they used to have, as well as adding an additional mural on the opposite side. Across the street from this apartment complex stood a staple of ASU's culture, El Paisanos. They already had a mural on their wall from an artist back in 2015 named Clyde. I enjoyed seeing this mural as I walked around campus, but I saw an opportunity to pitch a free mural to LPs to revamp just as their neighbors did. I took screenshots of the shop on Google Maps and then created mock-ups using two of designs sketches that I had most recently at the time. Then, because I lived so close, I didn't call or email, but I walked into the shop and just spoke with an employee directly. He turned out to be the nephew of the owner, actually. He ended up being my main contact, and he was there working the day shift during my entire process. They enjoyed the mock-ups that I showed them, and they were obviously intrigued by the free aspect, but they wanted something that was geared more towards ASU because of their location and because of their connection with that community. Beyond that note, though, they left it up to me completely. After thinking through what I wanted to include, I wanted it to be at the moment that I had been working towards for the last several years and that had been on my mind since I was a kid: graduation. A moment of payoff and recognition after years of hard work, the euphoria of that moment, and the freedom you receive in terms of time and energy. Funny enough, they actually approved my sketch before it was even done. We planned for me to paint the mural over winter break so I could fully focus on it, and in December I gathered supplies, which was around $900. When it came time to actually complete the mural, I lived close enough that I just walked the supplies over there every day. My plan was to do the mural between the 1st and the 8th because the 9th was my last first day at college. However, on the 1st, it rained all day, so I wasn't able to do anything. So our story continues on the 2nd. Yeah, right? No, I'm pretty confident. A lot of it's stupid.
awesome! Hello, we are out here on this first day. So it turns out, unfortunately, that I didn't buy enough. Why, what's up? Couple things that we've realized is that we ran out of primer. Didn't have enough primer, should have bought more. So many different things. I didn't think this wall would honestly be as big as it is. So it's becoming more of a struggle to figure out how I'm going to cover up those top sections. Today, what we're going to try and do is use what's left of the primer, try and cover up the guy and everything going on this first level. Tomorrow, go to the store, get some more primer, get a leaning ladder, something that helped me to access the top of this building and hopefully get this project rolling. End of day one, Allie and I worked to try and get the wall as primed as we could. I don't have a way to actually get to the highest point. Right now I've got this ladder, and as you can see I can kind of get up to like some of it, but there's still a lot that I need to get to. And we used the entirety of a 2-gallon of primer and still have a lot of the wall to do. But we will try and get there. Hello, we are back here on the beginning of day 2 of painting. I went to Home Depot, bought more primer, bought white and black, which I totally spaced on in the beginning, and I bought a ladder to finally access the top of this building. So, gonna prime it, gonna do the same kind of doodle grid across, take some photos, and continue on with the part of the project. So we are midway through on the second day. I just got fed by LP's, the venue that has thankfully given me their wall. Their food was delicious. If you haven't had it, you need to have it. We are now ready to go and continue on to the top of it. I finally extended the ladder to a pretty full degree. I don't know if it's actually the farthest, but pretty full degree. And so I'm gonna show you how funny I've never had to paint this high before. So how funny I look trying to paint this high. It does feel very sketchy to be on the top setting of this, however. It's not fully extended at the moment, but it's supposed to reach up to 22 feet. And it's just a little bit sketchy when it comes to doing it without a spotter. So I'm going to continue at that height, and I will do the very tip, and someone can hold the bottom of the ladder for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna start out with some of the sketching, honestly. Alright, well, here we are at the end of the second day. I was able to get all the way to the top. I was able to get to the peak and get that primed up. And then I started on the line work, actually, which is exciting. It currently does not look good. It is not at all what it will look like. But something's there. It's there. People are at least can walk by without thinking that it's vandalism or something horrible. But on to tomorrow. Alright, so we are finally done with the sketches. The sketch lines are all up. Took a while, and it's definitely going to be very challenging to get some distinct, definite details up towards the top. But we're going to start laying colors, so let's go. So we are out here on the third day. A lot of the yellow is done. Waited to do the top until I have someone here to help spot me on the ladder again, and did most of the tan, if not all of the tan, that is within that A mountain. Yeah, tomorrow hopefully gonna have some more help to lay a lot of the base colors down. There's really only 3 more base colors to lay, and then it's just shadows and highlights, which is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Looking forward to it. These next few days is when everything starts to come together more and more. There's a couple things that I still need to figure out. Don't know how to pull off a circle this high up or this large. Never had to pull a circle this big, so we're gonna try and figure that out. And then gotta make sure that all these, like, a lot of these forms are like almost there, but like they're a bit wonky, they're a bit off, and so they need some TLC. So a lot to do. Let's keep going. Alright, we're out here. It is the 4th day. Already started off to a bit of a rough start. Spilled some red paint, so it looks like we're gonna start with red today. And start getting some more flat colors down.
Hi.
Midday on the 3rd day. We got food again. Thank you very much to LPs for that. We are, I'll just show real quick. We are pretty well along with a lot of flat colors. We're gonna continue on right after this lunch break. Hello. Allie has left and it is still midday on the 4th day. I'm going to take the rest of the day to work on some detail work. As you can see right there, I've got the camera all bagged up, ready to go, and I'm just gonna fill in this crevice. I'm gonna go up through this edge and try to make a clean edge as best I can, and head over to the other side. And here we are on the end of the fourth day. So a lot of the flat colors are down. On the mountain, I started to do some shadows, like that general gradient. It's not looking too hot right now. Some of the shadows on it. And then the cactus, which I'm actually kind of very happy about at the moment. Filled in both of the corners today, did all this background. Still got to get up high and do a lot of the edges. Tomorrow, I'm going to focus in the morning on trying to get this circle sun background element solidified, get that flat color down so I can work with it more. Okay, can we take a moment? The last time I painted on a wall, I did a cactus on the left side in my room. Look at that cactus, right? Look at that cactus, and then look at this one. It's a nice little... Can we take a moment?
Like, it's not even done yet, and it looks better in the daytime because the lights are kind of abrasive, but...
Okay, so we are here. It is now the 5th day, I believe. Some of this shit looked better last night than it does in the day. That's life. I'm going to need to go back over and do another layer on the cactus. I thought it was done, but it is definitely not. And we're gonna keep on keeping on. Got red, got some more rollers, got some more trays, ready to knock out the rest of this thing. Today and tomorrow and the next day. It is midday on the 5th day. I just ate. By the way, again, LPs feeding me again. They're so good. Please go. It's so good. I just had the chicken breakfast quesadilla again. It's really, really good. This is where we're at right now. Most of the color is filled in. Still have more to do on this sun.
But I'm gonna start out with some shadow on the red because I really want to start building out this Sparky, make him look more alive.
Just did a first pass of shading on Sparky over here. And now we're gonna move over to the graduates and the caps. Well, here we are at the end of day 5, and I can happily say that I started on line work. I haven't done any of the highlights yet. I just felt like doing some line work right now would really help to bring this piece alive, and it's been looking pretty dead. Well, not dead, but it needs body, you know? Some structure. Alright, apologies. We're skipping to the end of day 6. I didn't think I'd get a lot done today because I thought it would be a shorter day, but I had some unexpected visitors. My mom came, some of my roommates came back from a ski trip, and so I got a lot more done than I thought I would. I'm really hoping that I can finish tomorrow. I'm really confident that tomorrow will be my last day. I will show you the main areas that I need to fix. That is going to be, I need to fill in the gloves and the forearm elements. I have to do that. I have to fill in some more of the caps and do some shadows and highlights on all of them. I still need to do some edge work up at the top, and I just need someone to help me hold the ladder. And then I need to do this big sun element. And then my wispies, of course. And then my bushes as well. And then a signature. So there's a couple things, right? But I'm gonna come out early tomorrow, and I'm really confident that I can get a lot of this done, all right? So, we'll see. We are out here on the 7th day. I'm really hoping to make this the last day. I'm really hoping to take every color out one time, use it everywhere that it needs to be used, and then put it away and not have to take it out again. That'd be really ideal. So that's what I'm shooting for. I'm gonna start with Sparky's face. It needs a lot of work right now. Just needs, like, the eyes and the teeth need to be brought in. The shadows and highlights are there. It's just super creepy looking to me. But you can see right there. All right, checking in again. This is midday on the 7th day. Just ate again, LPs again. I had the breakfast quesadilla again. It is so good. I got it with steak, got it with chicken. Either way, you can't go wrong. My friend Kyla dropped by today and thankfully went and picked me up another pint of black paint that I needed. So I'm gonna continue on doing line work, bust out the gloves. I think those are the last things I need line work, actually. And then it's moving on to the final things. It is the sun element, trying to get that figured out, and then trying to do all the detailing up at the top. So wish me luck, and let's get cracking. Hello, we're here at the end of the 7th day, and I think I'm done. I'm gonna do some corrections tomorrow night, very small things, just some things that are bugging me, but I'm pretty tired, and I'm going to go to bed. I have school tomorrow, back for my last semester. I will give you some shots of it tomorrow when we're in daylight, and you can see some of the colors are very similar and they don't show up as well at night. So I'll show you guys that when I'm done making all the corrections.
And there you have it. It took me over a year to get back around to editing and telling this story. I'd like to give a huge thank you to LPs for trusting me with their wall and for the hospitality that they showed me by feeding me every day. I'd like to say thank you to Allie for helping the most mundane parts of that mural, especially towards the beginning. And thank you to any strangers or friends who came by and visited or walked by and gave some sort of words of encouragement. It was great. I did get reimbursed for this project, which means that I did score that ladder, even though it was my own tuition money. I did also earn 6 honors credits for what was essentially 2 weeks of work if you take in the design aspect and the fact that I had a presentation afterwards to defend my thesis. I am proud of the result that I was able to achieve, and I'm certainly not done here. I will get better at this editing and posting aspect. I'll try. If you'd like to see any more of my art, you can find it at stitch.theworld on Instagram. Otherwise, enjoy your day, guys.
You're gonna have to roll.
Go ahead, ask it.
You're gonna have to roll out a lot of the yellow stuff. You're gonna use the brush for that.
Roll out a lot of the, yeah. I'll probably roll out as much as I can of the yellow. I'll use like the smaller roller instead of the bigger one.
Oh, and just do like little spaces as you can.
Yeah, I'll probably do like the mass area and then get as close to the lines as I can. Yeah, and then just probably do those up with a brush. I figure that's probably the best bet.
Some of that shit's gonna take forever though, like just all the brush.
Oh no, yeah, I will. That's why I'll get as close as I can, for sure.
Where do the hats go in there?
Back for my last semester of college. So here we go.
That's like 6 months.